And welcome back to the Savage Patriots. Of course, you see it's myself and Jay for right now. Marlon should be here in a few. He had to take care of something. But we have a very happy Friday, TGIF.
Friday.
And
There it
for those
is.
of you that go out there and turn it up and shake your up shaker at the club, have fun tonight. Just be safe and wear a condom. But
The rest of us.
yeah, the rest of us are going to stay indoors where it's safe. But yeah, we have a very very interesting topic, and it's usually something. It is something that we've talked about many times on this show, and Jay especially talks about this a lot on his TikTok, and it's about the white savior.
They're like a venereal disease. They just keep coming back.
Yeah, what do you call them? Bonobos.
That's one of them.
Yeah,
That's
so
one of the
many
names.
names. Yeah, so many names. Jay, what are all the names you call them? Because you have so many.
I don't know. It's a huge catalog. And it's growing. They're disgusting, filthy monkeys. They're low IQ bonobos. They're feckless baboons. They're subhuman chimpanzees. They're take your pick.
They're just everything that we want no part of. At least here in the conservative realm of politics, and especially on this podcast. So we're going to be discussing a few of them. I think on the docket we had the Krasenstein,
Oh gosh.
the Krasenstein midgets. Them dudes are like 5'3", little freaking Oompa Loompas and stuff. Get on the mic thinking that they're tough or something with their little voice. Hi.
No.
They sound like pygmies.
The lack of masculinity, just on a biological level, is so cringe.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
Trump is.
Yeah, I know you watch his lies, right? Which one is it? Ben? Which one is that?
What, Brian or
it was Brian.
Is it Brian?
Yeah, it's Brian.
Okay.
And I know you watch his lies, and you can see his face, the frustration in his face when someone comes on and actually challenges him.
Yeah.
And they're always, I don't see how you like somebody, how you voted for him. Oh, why does it matter to you? Oh man.
So to the audience, the topic of our show today on this fantastic Friday is the idea of the white savior. Are we safe from white saviors? So if you don't know what a white savior is, number one, it's a Caucasian person. So just take that categorically for what it is, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, I assumed your genders. But two, it is a white person that claims to be somebody who holds some sort of a moral authority, that because of their quote white guilt, they now need to come in and rescue everybody that is non-white. So, for instance, that's why they peddle the idea of white privilege, because they're white, and because of the basis of their skin tone, they have privileges, unseen privileges that puts them in a higher category of society as an individual and as a demographic. Yep. So in order for them to kind of sort of quell their guilt because of 400 years of slavery or whatever the talking point they come with, they now have to be the ones that lay down their white privilege so that other minorities can be amplified and whatnot. And it's just one of those weird reverse sort of racism mingled with white guilt that makes them believe that they're superheroes now.
Yeah.
So
and when they talk about white privilege, do you think they're using their white privilege to speak on behalf of minority peoples when we didn't ask them to?
They try.
I mean, they say we have privilege. Well, you're using your privilege, speaking on my behalf, and I didn't ask you to speak on my behalf.
Like, bro, have you heard this before? Bro, you're just voting against your own interests.
Yes. And you know what I ask them, right?
Yeah.
What are my interests?
Exactly.
What are my interests? Racism, police brutality. They throw out all the buzzwords. They think all black people's, experience is exactly the same.
Yeah.
If it happened to this black person over here in Florida, it had to happen to this black person over here in Texas.
Right.
So they got us all kind of in this box, and they feel that we're all the same. And if we say, no, that's never happened to me, we're looked at like there's no way.
You're black.
But you're telling me you've never experienced racism, and it throws them off. Like
it does. It
I,
does.
I've never experienced that, or what I perceive to be racist,
Uh-huh.
because it's the individuals what they
Right.
you know, they have to perceive it to be racist. You can't just throw out a blanket statement or a blanket term and say, "Oh, this is racist,"
Hmm.
and expect us just to, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, it hasn't happened to you yet. They say stuff like that.
You just
Wait
wait.
till you just wait till it happens to you. Why are you wishing something bad to happen to me? We wanted something bad so you can wake up and join our cause. I don't want to join
Exactly.
your cause. I don't
That
want to.
part.
I don't want to be on the plantation.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's odd to me that it's these particular white saviors who think they know about racism because they're the ones that perpetuate it, but they know so much about racism that they have to lecture the very demographics by which they're the ones that are at fault for.
Yep. But you know, this it's that old saying that the left like to throw out. If you're not black, don't speak on it. If
Yeah.
you're not a woman, don't speak on it. But it's okay for white liberals to speak on it because we actually like coming in second place to these guys. So we're going to let them speak for us. You know, it makes no sense to me.
It's a weird concept.
Yeah. You know, they let these white knights throw out all types of racial words. You know, I've had white people call me a coon, Uncle
my
Tom, a sellout, you know, all this stuff, and they just laugh over there and kiki with them, like ha ha ha. But if a white conservative
You know where
said
they
the
get
same
that
thing,
from?
Uncle Tom Scabman.
Well, no, the black
Oh.
liberals help them to co-sign off of that.
Oh yeah, that's true. And the black liberals do it too.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
why would the white liberal have to be racist when they can just use the black liberal to do it
Exactly.
for them? And then when the
Mhm.
when a white liberal sees the black liberal doing it, the white liberal thinks it's okay.
Yeah.
Because the black liberal just co-signs on it.
Right.
Because they're all on the same team. It has
Right.
nothing to do with race. It has everything to do with ideology. As long as you align with their ideology, you can say whatever you want. You can drop N-bombs all day. Oh, he's one of us, though. Oh, okay.
It's weird. Like that's a massively awkward juxtaposition of a position to have. You're a white liberal. You want to fight against racism, but you don't like the black conservative who opposes everything that you stand for, including being an ally. So you, as the white liberal, utilize the very verbiage that you are trying to fight against to save the black conservative who's clearly on the plantation.
Mm-hmm.
But how does that? I'm confused.
We all are. You know, I've just never understood the white knight fight. You know what I mean? They get on
Makes no
TV
sense.
and they talk for black people and marginalized people, but they live in a mansion somewhere talking about the plight of people that they've never related to, they've never been around, they've never hung out with. They just saw something on TV and they think that's how it is.
Mm-hmm.
But when you call them out for their racism, they claim not to be racist. See, black conservatives don't, or white conservatives don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't speak on the behalf of a black conservative because they understand that we can do it ourselves.
Right.
Our voice is just as powerful as theirs. And all of them do, all races do, but they understand that our voices are just as powerful, equally powerful.
Yeah.
White liberals don't think that. They think their voice is more powerful. Everyone that's marginalized, you know,
Mm-hmm.
minority, whatever, voice is less. So they have to use their voice to speak on their behalf to bring the minorities up to them. When all they're doing is they're just pushing them down further and further and further.
Yeah.
So
makes no sense to me.
But it's going to be very interesting once Marlon gets here, and I think we're talking about Jolly Good Ginger too.
Oh my gosh! Talk about defining white liberal who's got a savior complex.
Oh my, he has one big one too, like
massive.
I'm sorry, poor black child. Whatever that poem. Remember that poem he wrote?
I'm trying to forget it.
The poor black child.
I'm trying to forget it.
I mean, he grew up in a racist household. His dad was a racist, and he grew out of it. He joined the military, and now he speaks for black people when it's time to grift.
That part.
It's the only time, you know, because I remember at one point he was going real hard for like black people.
Yeah.
And then he kind of stepped away from that. Now he's like,
What would you call it?
activist, whatever
Yeah.
the heck you call. I don't know what he is, but isn't
Activist
we're
for
talking about him?
veterans?
He don't speak for me.
Well, yeah.
He doesn't speak for me.
The irony here is that he's such a white savior that that you're both black and a veteran, and he still doesn't speak. He's still, you know.
Yeah, he doesn't speak for me. He can't even compare his veteran status to mine. But yeah, it's guys
Right.
like that, man. I think they're slowly starting to get exposed, and I truly, truly believe that a lot more black liberals, left-leaning people are starting to see through it. They really are.
I
They're
hope
just
you're
not
right.
out there really talking about
I
it.
hope you're right.
Yeah, because they're waking up to the Democratic Party. That's happening. So while they're waking up to the Democratic Party, they're also going to be waking up to these white liberals who think they can speak for them.
Yeah. I just sent you a clip of the categorical white savior trope.
Can you send it to the private chat? Because
Yeah, it's there already.
or no, that's the group chat. Can you send it here?
Yeah.
Just cut and paste. It's easier here because I don't even have that set up on this new system. And thank you for the new system and everything. Appreciate it. I really do. You guys made my day.
All right, sent.
All right. Let me get it set up.
So,
Let-
again, ladies and gentlemen, the whole notion of the white savior is the topic of today because we want to make sure that everybody is equipped to recognize who they are, what they sound like, so that whenever you're navigating these social media waters, that you know you can smell them. They smell like Axe and patchouli.
They smell like lattes and freaking
Soy
body
farts.
odor, soy farts. All right, here we go. Wait.
Yep.
All right, let me start.
Classic.
And his name was Gage.
Age.
Typical.
Shh, quiet, black person. I'm going to say exactly what you was going to say, but I'm going to use my white voice to say it for you.
Let me utilize my white privilege to help you out here,
Okay.
sister.
Yeah.
Would you say that's what Jolly Ginger is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
In good trouble.
Krasensteins, Dean, Parker, Harry, Chris,
All of them.
Chelsea from the Womblands.
Land.
Lance. Speaking of Lance. Hello, colonizer.
So I came late. I'm sorry, guys, but I had a customer that did not give the right information about where things were going.
Mm.
Let's just say they had more stairs than they had said.
You all
Oh,
right?
jeez.
No, you're not.
Moving it upright, up 4 flights of stairs instead of 3, 2.
Stairs outside that were not supposed to be stairs outside, stairs inside, and then the piano couldn't fit in the door they wanted, so we had to take it back downstairs and take a second piano that they had there up those stairs into a different room, and then take the one that we had already upstairs back downstairs
jeez.
to that location.
It was just you and your son. That was it.
Yeah.
Better
So
paid you some hefty time.
let's just say that it was very, 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 very rough, very rough, very rough.
But the good thing, Marlon, it's the weekend. And you have time to recover.
Not for me. Not
Oh,
for me.
shoot.
I got to break down a radio station tomorrow. So,
Make sure you get some good equipment. They got some.
man, I'm on worse than Puerto Rico time. I'm on like Somali time or something.
Oh, that's bad time right
That's
there.
right. I can't even make lunch. That's how bad it is.
Ah.
So what you guys covered?
Oh,
Just defining what white saviors are for the
Ah.
people.
yeah. Making fun of them, like always.
So me see y'all don't know in the audience what a white savior is. Come on now.
I mean, we just
they
show them
didn't-
Gage.
Yeah. You just show them that's typical.
All right, I'll show you something even better. I'll show you something even more gooder. Let's see if I can find it here. I think we had shown this one before, but I want to find a specific one, a Pacific one here. I think y'all might know who I'm looking for in particular.
Jolly?
There you go, certain white guy.
Oh, the poor black child.
Yeah.
Please, yeah. We were just talking about that. We were talking about the poor black child.
Let's see if I can find it.
We were talking about how Jolly was going so hard for the black Americans at one point. I mean, he was pretty much black.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
pretty much. And now he's not anymore. That was just a grift. Doing videos.
I can't find that one at all.
Oh man, poor black child.
Hold on. Dear.
Did you send it to the Dropbox at one point?
No, I think I might have downloaded it though. So I just gotta find it. Because once I find it, it's over.
Dear black child, I'm
Dear
sorry your daddy got locked up for committing crimes. And
is it Jolly? No, okay, it's not there. Dear, nope, it's not there. Man, he took it down. It looked like.
I thought you sent it to the. Let me see. I thought you sent it to the Dropbox.
Is the Dropbox still functioning?
Yeah, it's still up. I forget what email I use. See if I remember.
Be patient, people in Albanites. We'll be there in a minute. And trust me, this will be fully worth it if you have not seen this one before.
I mean, this poem is the quintessential defining characteristic of what a white savior is. So, hang tight, love.
All
Don't.
right, I'm confirming some stuff right now. That's me. Oh, dang it. It's not going to let me in it. Man, I could have swore we had it. Dang it.
I told you, it's just an odd thing. I could have sworn I had it too, but I don't have it in my downloads.
Dang it. It was on an old episode too. We were talking.
I'm sure that he took it down. I'm almost 100% sure that he took it down.
Oh, black, because it was embarrassing. Give a quick breakdown of it.
So if anybody wondering who Jolly Ginger is, he's a snaggle-toothed, overweight, former so-called military guy with not even two brain cells to really rub together. And if they were put together, they wouldn't have any friction because they hate each other. He created a so-called poem on behalf of a black child, and from the perspective of a racist putting their father away. Now, the real issue with it is the cringe-worthy aspect of it. When I tell you this thing is like next level cringe, it's next level cringe.
Yeah.
Because he's assuming that every white person, and except himself, of course, would be responsible for putting black people and breaking up families, black families, and put black men in jail.
Mm-hmm.
And he also assumes that every black male suffers from what he's talking about in that poem.
Yeah. He's a different one. I'll give him that. But he's also the epitome of the white savior complex.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's a good one. This is him speaking to black people, right? Now remember, he is a pro black white guy, okay?
Yep.
Please remember that. Understand that he's talking on behalf of black people. And in this video, he's talking to two black people, but the black people he's talking to don't agree with him. Please listen to how he speaks to black people that don't agree with him.
And in the back of your minds, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to hold on to the phrase code switching in the process.
Code. Y'all ready?
Code switching in the process.
Here we go.
When was America great, especially for Black lives? Make America great again. They say, when was America great for the Black community? Black Lives Matter. Can you explain that to me?
Yeah, we're here to save the country. And, I realized over this last 4 years, if you want to make anything great, you have to do it yourself.
Critics say,
You see that? So in his mind, you're a retarded black person if you think differently than he thinks you should think, because Jolly thinks that everyone should think the way that white man thinks. If you don't think like Massa, which Jolly is, then you are a nigger. Okay? Just so you know, that's what he really wants to say, is the N-word. In fact, his father loved the N-word. He tells a story all the time about his father being one of the most racist human beings on earth, and how he learned from him. And all of a sudden now, Jolly's supposed to be this upstanding, oh my gosh, I'm not black. I'm not racist. My daddy was, though. My daddy was. My daddy, but not me. I love me some black people.
Say MAGA, meaning Make America Great Again. And they ask, when was America great, especially for Black lives?
Well, for one, it was great in the time period between around 2017 to 2020. It was great then when I got to start my business and I got a foothold. So I was able to continue to this day. So that was pretty great for me. It was great before all the racial division was started back up again. It was great. We had it ended. There was no white supremacy. There was no racial.
Can you talk to us about when?
You see how quick he cut him off? If you ain't thinking like them, your problem. OG, let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you, OG. You might think this might be the platform you want to talk smack about and with and to. This ain't the one, partner. This ain't the one. Unless you're willing to put your face on camera and come talk, I'd tone your rhetoric. I'd chill your jets out just a tad bit, buddy. We ain't talking about nothing about Charlie Kirk here today. We're talking about an overweight, obese piece of crap human being in the terms of Jolly Ginger. And if you want to be put on blast, we can find your whole profile and do that if you want. No. I said if you feel manly enough, come on the screen. I didn't say I was going to block you, but you're too chicken to do that? Huh? You ain't black enough to come on the screen? Or you don't like your face being seen because you don't want nobody to know what you're saying? Pick a struggle. Pick a struggle. You want to come talk? Or you just feeling froggy in the comments to just use your fingers? Which one you want? You want that link? Do you? Come on, your fingers stop working all of a sudden? It's taking you that long to type? Do you want the link? Yes or no? Don't act like a female now and laugh. Don't laugh now. Do you want the link? Nah. I'll ill later. I ill later. No, you ill retarded. That's what you is. You ill retarded. I ill later. Listen, man. I knows all the things I knows about, homie. Me and my street crew, man, we be rolling, man, doing them dubs and joints, man. Stupid, dumb, ignorant Negro.
Play your pants up, Mont.
Look at you.
Sit up straight.
You can't even put your own face up there. You got to cartoonize it, but that makes sense because you're a cartoon character. Clown. You get offered a chance to talk. You figure you flap your gums in the comment section because you don't want to put your mouth where your money is, right? Since you're rich, right? You're rich enough to come talk in the comment section. You should speak real English. Is this real English right here? OG, is that real English? You literally come in here to defend white saviors. That should tell you something, that you work for mass and you've been buck busted. That tells me everything I need to know. You've been buck busted multiple times. For all I know, you on the down low with some fat, overweight white dude somewhere up in the hood, busting you down every night. Is that you? Because you look like you got some sugar in the tank. You kind of look like you got sugar in the tank. How long you been swinging that way with white people, especially white gay men? How long? How long you been having white dudes do you in the behind? How long you been doing that? Where the white guy at? Where's the white guy on our platform? You think that's supposed to scare us? Just because you're in the Marine Corps and eat crayons, you think we're supposed to be surprised by that?
Wait,
You
who's
are a
white?
janitor for all we know. Talking about 21 years in Marine Corps. Dude, I eat crayons for 21 years. Dude. Well, you think that's a flex? Are we supposed to care? We do not care.
You want a cookie or a salute?
He probably wants a cookie. Go ask your boyfriend for a cookie. I'm sure he's going to put someone lathered down with some baby oil and some fentanyl for you. Baby oil and fentanyl, like you like it. Dummy.
Who's white up here?
I'm trying to figure it out. White. It's always these numbnuts. Always. These stupid, moronic numbnuts that like to come talk nonsense. They don't have a leg to stand on. They don't have nothing to offer nobody. Nothing. The guy on the top is white. Would that be me? I'm white.
The black face of white supremacy.
This stupid Negro got 14 subscribers, and all he can show is weed. All he got on this channel is weed. You spent 21 years in the military to put an entire channel about weed. You are old head, and that's all you can think about is getting high? You can't even go get a proper job, just weed? That's your whole life, weed. Disgusting, nasty, stinking monkey. Look at you. Worthless, shiftless, disgusting, trash panda. That's what you are. Raccoon. See, I'm using all the terms you people like. Sambo. Chucking and jiving for some white dude on the side, trying to sell your weed to all your people, right? You like to get all your brothers high and crazy off the stuff you sell, right? But you pro-black. You so pro-black you want to sell drugs to your own people. Is that being pro-black? You ain't giving them nothing to go on but crack, cocaine, and weed? Is that it? That's what you like? You like selling drugs to your family? Drugs to your brothers? Is that what you like? You're going to be the example of what white saviors do to black people when they get a hold of their behind. Literally, their behind. Soap dropper for the white man. You like selling drugs to your brother? You would probably be the one to kill George Floyd, wouldn't you? You're probably the one that sold him all that Fenty. Is that you? Huh? Is that why George Floyd acted the way he did, because of people like you? You were his plug. It's probably what it was, huh? You were the plug. It's men like you that if the CIA did drop drugs in the community, you'd be the one to peddle it, just to watch your brother froth at the mouth and die. That's you. You're disgusting. You're the worst part of the black community. The absolute worst, the abject failure of the black community is in your life. You'd be more than willing to watch black people kill each other on the street, sell drugs, shoot up schools, shoot them on the street, drive-bys, blowing them up in their house. You have no problem watching that. You love that. You love spinning the block. That you and your kind. I'd much rather be a sellout than be like you drug addict. You stinking drug pusher. You peddler. You're disgusting. You want proof? I'll show you proof. Let me show you all his channel. Let me show you what he's so obsessed about as a black man. As a black man, this is what he decides to push on YouTube. He won't come up and show his face, but he's more than happy to make his entire channel about weed. Cannabis this and cannabis that. Whole thing about niggas smoking crack on. Look at this. Disgusting. All you do is peddle the demise of your countrymen. All you do is that. All day, every day. You guys love doing that. You listen to the same rap songs that'll kill a whole generation of people, but white people are the problem. You heard about Charlie Kirk. while you out here doing the one thing that will absolutely kill every nigga on planet Earth. Keep them lazy and stupid like you. But we the problem. You get an offered a chance to speak your own mind, but you can't do because you probably can't talk. 21 years in the military doing what? Smoking burn pits? You trash panda? Huh? What do you do in the military? Cook crack? What you do? Y'all people are the worst. Talk a big game and do nothing for your community. But white people. You help the white saviors. You work for the KKK, you stinking dog. You work for the KKK. You work for them. You would love to see nothing more than black people lined up on a firing squad getting shot in the head. That's what you want to see because you push it every day. No wonder white people love doing that. No wonder white people love talking to folks like you because you, the racist white people, love talking to y'all because y'all think the same way they do. Y'all want to see black people dead. You have no problem killing the babies. You got no problem yanking them out piece by piece.
You know why we have white saviors?
OG.
Because of people like him. Because of the people like him.
Yeah,
Exactly.
people like him.
That's why these white saviors think they can just speak for black people because who do they see? They see people like that. And they think the rest of us are just as dumb and smooth brained as they are.
You out here a whole old man. And all your ass can do is push weed.
He's my age.
What kind of retard you gotta be that's your whole life? Weed.
My God.
You spent 21 years in the military to put a whole channel out about weed. You a whole retard, bro. And you bragging about that you 44 and doing that dumb shit. That's how stupid you are. You bragging about being retarded. How is that possible?
It's not a flex.
You 44 and all you can talk about is weed? That makes you a moron, bro. That doesn't make you smart.
Mm-hmm.
If that is your only flex after the military, that means that you are worthless in the military and you're worthless after life. The only thing you got to look forward to is death. And the only people that will properly prosper from that is everyone around you. You'll be like a toilet paper that got used to wipe somebody's ass and thrown in the toilet paper, and they'll be happy that it got used.
Oh,
That's you.
jeez.
Oh, he's probably one of the clowns that was on the last video.
Man, he ain't gonna come and talk nothing.
Charlie Kirk.
Stupid nigga ain't gonna come and say nothing to us. All he can do is type, and he can't even type. Look, all that weed that you're doing can make you can't even put two words together. Look at you.
Charlie Kirk, he has your savior.
Your poo talk about Charlie Kirk has your savior.
Wait, what?
You're not funny. YOU apostrophe RE, monkey. Not funny, comma, I apostrophe M, done.
Period.
Do you not know what punctuation is? Did
Most
you not
computers
finish
do it
elementary
automatically.
school?
And most phones and computers do it automatically these days.
He doesn't know how to operate a phone.
Wait,
Oh,
so is Kathy Hochul right when she says that certain black people from wherever don't know what a computer is? Because this guy
Yes.
seems to
Man,
be
come on. Look,
confirming.
44 years old, right? 44 is what he say he is. So he
Mhm.
grew up in supposedly in the time that we learned cursive, right?
supposedly.
Civics was still taught.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly.
So what does that tell you about his education level that he didn't finish? The only reason he went to the military is because he was retarded enough that he could not finish high school, and he did that as a fallback. He spent 21 years in the military because he couldn't make it in regular life.
And he was probably a supply guy or something.
More
like
than
that.
likely.
Yeah.
More than likely. Or probably some kind
combat
of butt wiper.
experience.
Or a
I
butt
guarantee-
wiper.
I guarantee he was probably like supply or some type of support.
Or a fluffer. You're more than likely a fluffer. You look like a fluffer. Pink and all. You come to talk about Charlie Kirk. Is the topic about Charlie Kirk?
No, that was the other day.
Y'all are so dumb. And you wonder why people look at the black community the way they do is because of examples like you. The unfortunate thing is that more of people like you are seen. And that's the sad part of it.
Yeah.
And then when people see people like you, they think, yeah, that's how black people are. Because they see the retards of society and think black people are retarded.
Yep,
Unfortunately.
it's true.
But
You
Ben
are
Carson's
the
the
worst
problem.
of the worst for black people, and that's all they seem to see because you are the loudest ones. You're the quickest to blame everybody but yourself for your failure. Worthless. I tell you what, like it's just ridiculous how stupid you people really are. Like there's some disconnect between your brains and the cells that are supposed to be in there. They're just floating around like it's dookie in a toilet. They don't got no connection to each other. And when they do connect, all they make is one big giant pile of shit. So there's no sense in your brain at all.
It's mush.
No wonder people like Jolly Ginger can get through to you and talk to you the way they talk to you. They talk down to you and you just clap them. Yes, he's for the cause. He's for the cause.
Power to the people.
Power.
While off camera, when he's not in your face, he's dropping every N-bomb on the planet behind your back. Guarantee it.
Speak for me, Daddy. Speak for me.
I'll use my voice, you poor black people. I will save you.
You are oppressed. I will
You
come
are
rescue.
oppressed. I'm not oppressed. You are oppressed. I'm not oppressed. You are oppressed. I am oppressed.
Dummies. You're too concentrated in typing. You won't even come defend your point on screen.
You can't.
Because you're probably more than likely in your underwear smoking weed in the middle of the day doing nothing else.
Musty as hell. Ain't showered in 2 days.
Look, Pat, I would agree. I believe, listen to me carefully. I believe there is a portion of Black America that cannot and will never be able to think.
Yeah.
I'm dead ass. I'm not kidding. This is not joke, hyperbole. I'm serious about this. There is a portion, and I'm not quite sure of what size yet, but it's pretty big, of Black America that will never be able to make it out because their brains do not function. You can't talk to them. You can't make them reason. You can't make them listen. They are stuck on stupid no matter what they do. No matter what you say, they're stuck there. Y'all can call that racist if you want, but that's just what I can tell you right now I'm visually seeing. Then there is a portion that will look at things critically, change what needs to be changed, and move on. And when they do that, the dummies of among them will say, y'all are sellouts. Y'all don't know the struggle. You just don't know what it's like to live in the hood. What if we know what it's like to live in the hood and we don't like it there?
Don't.
Poverty is a choice.
And we don't want to be associated with that particular history. In fact, we want it gone from our history.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want our kids to go through it. We don't want our kids to identify with it. What if that's the part that us, you call coons and sellouts, we want to remain sellouts and completely sell out completely from the stupid plantation you live on. We don't want to live with y'all.
Cut ties.
What? Come back to help you how? You don't want the help. You don't want the help.
Help yourself.
That part.
It's all about self. Stop looking out for people to help you. It's all you. It's the individual. You're the only person that can get you out of the situations that you're in.
Right.
No one else is coming to save you. So
Imagine this. You have an HBCU. That's what you call it, right? Historically Black, right? College and your HBCU. You don't have no rich Black people helping you out. You call white people the devil, then turn around and beg the devil to fund your historically Black college.
Mm-hmm.
Make that one make sense.
Marlon, how much money did that white guy, the president, what's his name? The devil?
Trump.
Yeah, how much money? How much? I knew it was Trump. I was kidding. But how much money did he give HBCUs here recently?
It was in the billions, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Hundreds of millions, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot of money, but they didn't thank him for it. You know what I mean? They still talk crap, but yet you got a white guy that you guys hate just funded you guys, gave you guys a bunch of money. But he's racist. He doesn't care about black people. But here he is.
Okay, then if that's the case, tell me what Obama gave you. Secondarily, what else did he give you while he was president for 8 years?
And what did he take from the HBCUs too?
Oh,
He cut their funding.
But white people.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I checked, the places you have the most problems are very, very, very minutely populated by white people. And they're ruled by black people. You got black mayors, black police chiefs, black DAs, everything black. And you still can't make it? I wonder why. And they all think the same, don't they? Yeah, they all think the same. Oddly enough, the reason they think the same, all of them seem to share the same ideology, and you would think they'd make good progress because they share the same mind, but their goals are also the same, which is what? To keep you there.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to improve your schools. How much money do they get every year for infrastructure that they never use? Riddle me that, Batman. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna riddle it for you. Let's do this.
Wouldn't you think the leaders of these cities, like let's say Chicago,
Uh-huh.
and if the majority of the people that he represents are living in poverty, wouldn't you think he should be living in poverty along with them? I would think.
I mean, yeah, if you're gonna be associated with the people.
Yeah, if you're going to be associated, you can't be living in this lavish lifestyle in a mansion in a big house and all right down the street. All your people are begging for scraps.
Looking at you,
Because-
Patrice Colors.
Yeah, and they show you exactly who they are. They don't care about you. But these black leaders, just because they're black, that's why you guys want them in there. Oh, they're black. I'm black. He's black. Hey, black power. But yet they crapping all over you guys every single year.
Every time.
But then a white guy comes in and says, hey, give me a chance. And he shows you that he can get stuff done. He shows you that he can get rid of crime because he did it in D.C. Your black leaders in that city try to shun him away. We don't want him coming in our city cleaning up crime. Because why? Because it'll make them look bad because they couldn't do it.
Right.
So they want to keep it there.
Here's an example of South Chicago. Okay. Now, before I show that, I'm gonna do a contrast here. I want to find this out here. Okay. So, in 2024, right? The city of Chicago issued $70 million for for illegals.
Of course.
All right.
Of course.
All right. In 23, he issued 150 million for illegals. Okay. In 2024 and in June, 400 million for illegals. Please listen to the numbers, okay? Another time in 23, 95 million for illegals. Right now, 100 and again in December, another 138 million. So what that number now equals to is around $700 million for illegals. Okay? Directly for illegals. Now that I've said that, this was him. Now they plan to borrow $830 million to repair streets, sidewalks, bridges touched off a political fire. So now he wants to borrow $830 million for streets.
This is Chicago, right?
This is Chicago.
Aren't they bankrupt? Like, didn't
Thanks
Brandon
to the
Johnson
mayor.
bankrupt the entire city?
Listen to this. A defiant Johnson called the firm's analysis inaccurate and the administration moved full speed ahead with plans to add the city's already massive amount of debt, estimated at $29.2 billion. The city
Jeez.
owes an additional $37.2 billion to its pension funds. So he's done dipping in. This is your black run place. He gets the money. He gets to decide where it goes, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder who he's beholden to. More than likely, white supremacists.
Under the guise of Governor Pritzker, I believe, who's the governor of Illinois. A fat, disgusting white liberal.
That's exactly.
Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Well,
Go
white
figure.
people. White people.
Mm.
White people.
It's all white people's fault. Everything. The system.
It's the system keeping you down. It's gonna kill you, man.
If the system is keeping black people down, how come some black people are making? How come we have black billionaires, black CEOs? You know, why is that possible? How is that possible if the white man is keeping black people down? Why would they even let us get to these positions?
So let's look at their budget. Let's look at their budget, shall we? Because I downloaded the budget. It's a PDF. Okay. This is theirs, not mine, not news article. This is directly theirs. This budget dedicates over $238 million to the Department of Housing and for affordable housing initiatives that ensure all Chicagoans have access to housing, ranging from multifamily housing rehabilitation to housing preservation to home ownership grant programs. These programs are designed to ensure that all Chicagoans can become homeowners, to ensure our residents can live in a safe, healthy home. We are also investing $25 million. Isn't it this number? Please listen to the numbers. $25 million in 2025 from the Housing and Economic Development Bond in home purchase and repair programs.
And that's on top of the $238 million set aside for the Department for HUD.
So they're investing another $357 million in homelessness support services. Now, ask yourself this one question before you say, "Oh, this is awesome." Listen, he gave that amount without any oversight to illegals. He closed down after-school program spots for illegals. And this is supposed to somehow make up for stuff? Yeah, okay, I get you. I get you. In 2025, the city will invest $500,000 to continue supporting the Reparations Committee. Now, hear me out. The committee was established in 2024 to conduct a comprehensive study of policies impacting Black Chicagoans and recommend reparative actions to address the generational impacts of systemic racism. Now, hear me out. Since 2024, they've had this committee. 2024. He just gave another $500,000 to this committee to keep looking into what could possibly happen for reparations. Not to give reparations, to look into reparations. I wonder who would have to okay the reparations. Black people? No, right? No.
White people. Yeah.
Okay. The devil. The devil. Is Chicago, is the mayor and the governor of Chicago, is that a Democrat?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And the mayor of Chicago is also
Illinois has a Democratic leader.
Yes.
Huh. Weird.
And Chicago is also run by a Democrat leader.
All run by Democrats.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what party is the problem.
Well, white people either way.
Yeah, you know.
You see the problem here? And I'm glad your boy just shut up and left.
Of course, he is losing.
Wrong room to try that crap in, brothers. Wrong room.
And it's not like we don't let it be known. We let people know this isn't the place. This isn't TikTok. People have to understand this is not TikTok. And even on TikTok, Marlon and Jay will give you a tongue lashing on there too. So,
Isn't that something?
See, the unfortunate thing about Chicago and Illinois is that, you see the effects of how a white savior treats a black mayor of a prominent city, and the black mayor is just ravaging the city's coffers, and yet the white savior governor is doing nothing about it. And the unfortunate thing is that it is the people that vote these clowns in.
Mm-hmm.
you know why, Jay? You know why that white savior's not doing anything about that black mayor? Because he's doing exactly what he wants him to do.
So
Yes.
we got
Yeah.
a second one. We got a second.
Oh, okay.
Let me ask
Slavery.
Kwame Magadumbu, whatever, Afambo Lumbo Lumbo, last name, whatever that is.
Raw.
Let me ask you a question. Which party, hear me out, which party justified slavery, redlining, sharecropping, and Jim Crow? Which party?
Are we going back to slavery?
I just want to know which party
Oh.
did that.
Not to you. I'm
If
just
you
saying.
can, if you can answer me that question, I would love to hear your answer of which party it was that justified slavery using the Bible.
He'll say white people. He won't say the party. Then he'll say the party switch.
No. He'll say the Democrats. I guarantee
Yeah.
he'll say the Democrats.
But
We have him all discombobulated. He's not. I completely misread him. He's gonna say Democrats.
Oh, okay. Kwame.
Trust me. He will.
Ra. Amen Ra.
No.
He avoided that. He avoided
no.
it.
Oh my
Which
gosh.
party, because it was very specific, which party used the Bible for redlining, slavery, sharecropping, and Jim Crow? Which party did it? Just answer the
say it.
question. Just answer the question. Now, at the time, you're talking about federal government. When did that become a federal thing? Just answer the question. It's not that difficult, bro. Which party?
You only have 50% chance, my guy.
Which one? I'll just wait. I'll just wait for you to answer the question.
They won't answer. They never do, Marlon.
The bipartisan answer ain't gonna fly here. I need details. Which party pushed it? History is there for everybody to go look into. So tell me. No. That's not a party. That's not a party. Which party, buddy? Which party? Come on. It's easy to say. It's really simple to say because it's factual. Well, which one? Which one?
Only two.
There's no such thing as a conservative party. So which one?
Kwame is not American, is he?
No, he probably is, but he's probably one of those Hebrew Israelite people.
Oh,
Yeah.
one of those.
You know, those
They
clowns.
they give themselves
Mhm.
those kinds of names.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Which party? You don't know? Or you just don't want to say?
He's not going to say. He's looking it up right now.
Can I help him? Can I help him?
Okay,
Can I help
okay,
him?
hold on. Perfect. When?
Didn't I tell you he was going to say?
Okay, when? Okay, when? That's all I want to know. When did they switch?
They're so predictable, man.
When did they switch? Since okay, I'll go with you that they switched. When?
All right, let's throw out a guess. I'm going to say he's going to say right after the Civil War, like post-Civil War.
Okay, good. But when? I want a date of when. Then he's gonna say it happened over time. It was a trickling effect.
Or he'll say Southern Strategies.
Okay, here we go. 1920 to 1960. So let me get this right. I want to make sure I get this completely right.
And it's well documented.
Between 1920 and 1960, there was a slow switch of Democrat to Republican. That's what you're saying.
Yep.
The Democrats became Republican and the Republican became Democrats. That's what you're trying to tell me, right? I want to make sure I get the party switch idea correct. I just want to make sure I have this right. You said 1920 to 1960, right? That's what he said?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. No, cool. I'm glad he said that. Hold 1 minute.
And it's well documented too.
Yeah, exactly.
Shoot.
Side note, ladies and gentlemen, this is your brain when you listen to white liberals, white saviors.
Hey, look. No, he's 100% correct in his statement, right? That it did indeed happen. 1920 to 1960, right? That's what you say. Okay,
Yep.
cool. All right, let me check something here. 1920 to 1960. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Let's check something here. Let's bring this up for our boy, and he can explain it to us real quick. Okay, I just want you to explain this to me real quick. The Republican Party's transition to predominantly conservative party occurred gradually over several decades, shaped by the events of the mid-20th and century to the 1980. Listen to this, from the mid-20th century to the 1980.
Which is 1900s to now. Or
But he said, no, it's from mid-20th century.
from 1950 to 1980?
Okay, right. So now the dates change, right?
Yep.
I thought
But first he said 20 to 60, right?
right.
So now it's 50 to 80.
Okay.
Okay. So who was the demo? Again, I just want you to make this one make sense. Let's go with your theory that 1950. Then let's go to 1950. This is Chicago's mayors. Okay. Let's go from 1931. We'll go. This is just about midpoint, right? Okay, cool. Democrat. Oh, wait. Hold on. What? Democrat.
Ooh.
Okay, so here's my question to you, Kwame. At which point were one of these men Republican? Please tell me at which point one of these men were Republican, and while they were serving under the Democrat Party during the switch, of course, that these men were at one point Republican, and then during that time frame they switched to Democrat and won. If you can please educate us, because we're dummy, we're stupid.
This is your brain on white saviorism.
Man, look, I just want you to educate me. You said 1850, mid 20th, okay, to 1980. Okay. If that's too local for you, all right, let's do this. Let's do one thing here. Let's do 1940 to 2000. Let's do that. All right, let's do one more thing. Let's do it smartly, okay? And we're gonna listen to the smart people in the room, okay? Let's go with since he won't answer. No. Cool. Like I said, we won't use Chicago no more. Let's go to something else. Again, more. As I just said, if it's too local, let's go to something more exemplary.
Mhm.
Presidents. Let's go to presidents. Okay, that's not Chicago, right? Okay, cool. Now, in 1929 to 1933, we had a Republican president, right? Herbert Hoover. Everybody knows who that guy is. Okay. Franklin D. Roosevelt. You remember him?
Yep.
Mhm.
Right? He was a Democrat, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
And he served just about the time everything was about to be switching over.
Just about.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, nice. All right. And look, Harry Truman he's a Democrat.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a Democrat from day. Okay. And look here. Okay, Eisenhower, was he? Yeah. Oh, wait. He was a Republican for a long time too. Odd. He didn't switch. So let's see now. Oh, JFK, Democrat.
It had to happen there.
60s, right? That was the 60s?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, look, Lyndon B.
Oh.
B was a Democrat too.
I'd have them N-word voting Democrat for the
But
next.
look at this for me. Look at this. So between 53, which is about the time, right? So 53, this one, a Democrat, ended in 53. That's about the time he said it switched, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then 61, Republican, but he was always a Republican. So when did he switch over? Did JFK start off as a Republican and then switch to Democrat?
No.
According to
always
Kwame,
he was always a
Kwame, he
Democrat,
should've.
right?
According to
was
Kwame, he
always a
should've.
Democrat, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Odd. Okay. And so was Lyndon B. Johnson a Republican before he turned Democrat in the 1950 to 1969 time that he served? When did Lyndon B. Johnson transition from being a Republican to being a Democrat? Come on, Kwame. Answer the question. When did that happen? Kwame, come on, man. You said Chicago was too localized. I did. I stopped with the whole, Chicago thing. We went a little bit larger to like the United States, where the switch would have definitely impacted the presidency, wouldn't you think?
Yep.
Huh. All right. So let's look at this now. So now we have a Democrat civil rights bill, right? Y'all like the civil rights bill? These two behind it, around the middle of the time the party were transitioning. So just that would mean that the Democrat Party around that time is the Republicans of today, right?
Supposedly, yes.
Okay, so the process involved a major political realignment, notably fueled by I'm glad you said that, the civil rights movement and the rise of figures like Barry Goldwater and Ronald Reagan. So that now the dates go forward further. Okay, hold on. Ronald Reagan. Let's see here. Hold on. Let's see where. So Ronald Reagan was in the 80s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. He was a Republican?
Yep.
Was he a Democrat before this?
No.
Oh.
Doesn't seem like.
Oh. Was Jimmy Carter ever a Republican?
No.
Gerald Ford, was he ever a Republican?
Oh, heck no.
Okay. I mean, a Democrat? Nixon? Not a Democrat? Okay,
Nope.
cool. So when did the switch happen? Was George Bush ever a Democrat?
Nope.
Huh. But Barry Goldwater and Ronald Reagan fueled the change of the left to right. Kwame, figure your stuff out. Listen. If the Republicans were Democrats and the Democrats were Republicans, okay, if that's what you want us to believe, and you want us to believe that the current Republican Party is the prior Democrat Party that was all about the KKK, please show me how that showed up in the presidency, because the parties are the one that put the president up for nomination. So if at the time that you say a party switch happened, that the Republicans were putting up a Democrat person, I would love to see that happen. Please. Here we go. The Civil Rights Act, Lyndon B. Johnson's support for the Civil Rights Act of 1964 alienated many white conservative Southern Democrats. What? They didn't switch by then? This created, he's copying and pasting this, by the way, people, in case you don't know. This created an opening for the Republican Party to appeal to those voters through its Southern strategy, accelerating a large-scale political realignment of the South. So wait, did the party switch? Hold on, did the party switch, or did people's voting change? Which one was it? Now you've moved the goalpost from the 30s to the 60s, then from the 50s to the 80s, and then you moved it to Reagan, and now you moved it to the people.
I called it. I said Southern strategy. Watch, we'll talk about that. They always bring that up.
This nigga, bro. What source are you copying and pasting from?
Wikipedia.
More than likely. Y'all are funny. Y'all are real funny. Like, so funny. I noticed that you're not answering my question, though. When did the Republicans and the Democrats start putting up opposites to their name and party for nomination? When did that start happening? If he said it was a party switch, then even if it was down to the people would still have to be voting Republican or Democrat. So when did the party change? Or did they not change named? All they did was change their voting base. So you want to tell me then that the Republicans are the ones that didn't want the Civil Rights Bill, even though they voted for it in 33. No, sorry, 1866 and in 33. Bet you didn't know about the 33 version of the 65 one. Bet you didn't even know about the 1866 version of the Civil Rights Bill that the Republicans put forward.
Wasn't there a 1957?
There was
version?
a 57 one, yes. That was the pre-iteration to the 65 one when they started to implement all of the LGBTQ and women's rights and the suffrage movement into it. Yeah.
And who was against that one in 1957? When it
I wonder who that was.
Didn't he say the party switched on? You know, we're talking timelines here.
Mm.
He said the party switched between 1950 or 20, whichever one he said, to about what, 1980s, right? So when they proposed it in 1957, the party supposedly switched during that time.
Yeah.
But what party voted against it in 1957?
Yeah, but you know that now they didn't fully switch yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Just
You're being
half-
pedantic.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. They have switched.
Yeah, it's a different kind of switching, man. You mistaken the switching for the switcherizing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, don't be switching, man. You know
Is
what I'm
that when
saying?
Strom Thurmond became a Dixiecrat?
Yeah, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know.
He
Yeah.
didn't become a Republican. If you want to bring up Strom Thurmond, it was like one other one. But Strom Thurmond never became a Republican.
Right.
Dixiecrat.
Yeah. Why is this not going back to the original format here? There we go.
No, they're kicking people out.
He's looking up some more stuff to come and copy and paste.
He's going to that. He's going to that Hotep Google.
Look, we're not going to read any more from Roots.
You got to type it in Ebonics. Where's the bees? The silver.
Kwame's boring.
Besides, and if you realize the title today was "Are we safe from white saviors?" and the answer just blatantly became no. Why? Because the white saviors have now infiltrated the slaves. Because that's what the ones that agree with white saviors are, slaves still. They're no different than Massa's little boy. They're no different. You think the slavery ended when all that emancipation thing came through? No. The only thing that really happened was that the free ones were free to be free, and the ones that loved Massa stayed with Massa. You'll find them today in political high grounds. Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, Kamala Harris,
Tariq Nasheed.
You'll find them all of these plantation lovers that have they scream hate for Massa and white people all day long, but they still beg at Massa's teat for help. We don't want nothing to do with you. Give us free.
And we'll keep these poor ones in line for you. And that's
We'll
exactly
use
what
all
they do.
your terms. You like using coons? I'll use it, sir. Sir, I'll use it for you.
Just give me a good platform.
Or you want to call them raccoons? Master, I'll call them raccoons for you, sir. Don't worry about it. I'll call them that for you. You call them Uncle Toms. I'll be calling them that too.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Master, I'll do your job for you.
And you know what's funny, Marlon? All the terms that they call us are the same terms that these white races called us.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just regurgitating the same terms, but they hate them.
But we the Stevens. No, y'all are the Stevens. Y'all are the who's that nigga up there on that nag?
Oh, who's that nigga on that nail?
That's people like Tariq Nasheed. Y'all foundational black,
Yep.
right? Y'all are the ones that constantly use the N-word.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the House one did. Just like Massa. Y'all ain't no different. You have not changed. The only difference between you and the plantation big house Negro is that they finally gave you a little shack to live in.
Yep.
And you love it so much that you just go back to them and thank them so profusely for being in your side and being an ally and giving you them rights. And giving us Juneteenth, Master. Thank you for giving us Juneteenth. We didn't know what we was going to do without Juneteenth.
Yes, sir, boss man.
Mm.
Yes, sir.
Hey, look, it's masters. I can't get me no jobs nowhere, sir. You got to give me one. Oh well, now listen here, boy. I think what I'm gonna do for you now is I'm gonna make you a program, right? I know you ain't smart enough to make it on your own, like them highfalutin niggas out there. So what I'm gonna do for you, boy, is I'm gonna create for you a program. What we're gonna do is we're gonna lower some standards because I know you ain't smart enough to do what we want you to do. So we're gonna make you at least be able to say that master gave you something. So here you go. There you go. Now you got DEI.
I saw, sir. Thanks you, sir.
So much. Well, now just remember now, when you get to where you need to go, don't forget who did it for you.
And
It was a good old master.
And boy, you better make sure when you get to that ballot box, you check that Democrat, or we're gonna take all of it back from
Everything.
you. We're gonna send you back to the field where you belong.
Put
We
you
gonna
back in
whip you real
chains.
good.
With your back in chains.
We're gonna whoop you real good. We're gonna whip it real good.
Yeah.
And all of y'all black out there that love to talk about other free blacks because they think for themselves, just like your massa would, we have no regard for you. None. Y'all don't affect our progress. We laugh, we scoff at you. We'll call you out, but y'all don't slow us down. You don't. We don't need DEI. If I'm not wanted in the workplace, you know what I go do? Find another workplace.
That's right.
Why the hell would I need to get lumped into people that don't want me there if that's true? The same way y'all don't want white people on the HBCU campus. Why are you trying to be in the white people's job? If they don't want you there, you want DEI to put you in there. Why? Don't go where you're not wanted. Go find your own, do another job. Find where you're actually wanted. I don't know why that's difficult for you.
And even when you're forced, the government forces them to hire you. You think those people at that job respect you? They don't. They're frowning down on you. You're not equal to them because they know some of you didn't earn it based off merit. You got the job because they were told to give you the job. So you're never going to be respected. You're never going to move up.
Nope. I like this one. Don't forget who gave y'all hog mogs, pig feet when you was hungry. Don't forget chitlins too, because that's the last thing that was expensive entrails them masters was giving you. Now you lap it up like it's part of your culture. I want this to listen to me careful, people. You have now made what was absolutely the most debased food your culture. Anyway,
I don't touch it.
Anyway, but we people like bro and I and even Lee, sellouts. We don't care about nobody. Yeah, we don't care about nobody. Yeah, you're damn right we don't care about you because you don't care about you.
Yeah.
Look,
go ahead.
I've never understood the sellout comment. What are we selling out to?
That part.
My own interest.
Yeah. Are we selling what part of black culture? Because it's all over the place. It's scattered, like scatterbrain. What part are we selling out to? Because we don't want to be associated with the hood, ratchet, disgusting part of the culture. We're sellouts. Nah, well, call me a sellout all day. I'm sellout. I'm over here. Carlton all day long. Carlton. I'll be that. I'll take that over anything. And I'll take that over Ray Ray all day.
All day. All day. Over Ray Ray every day.
That's right.
But we're not going to care more for you than you do. I tell my kids that too. Oh, daddy, I want to do sports. Okay, cool. We're going to get you into whatever program, after school program. If there is a training camp, I'm on it. I'm going to work extra time to put in time to make sure I can fund that camp for you. You get to the camp and you're dragging your feet and you're complaining. And I don't want to be here. And then I say, so you don't want to do this no more? I said, do you want to do this no more? Yes or no? No. Cool. Boss, we ain't doing this no more. But hey. You don't want to do this. It's my money.
Mhm.
First of all, if you really want to do it, you can get a side job, do it yourself. I'm done. I'm not going to be more enthusiastic about something for you than you are for you. And if I do that with my kids, you think y'all who have nothing to do with my family, I'm going to have two shits to give about y'all? Nope. Nope. If you want to be seen by people as slow, remedial morons, feel free. That's on you. It don't reflect on my color, and it don't reflect on my family. Yeah. Last I checked, both bro and I are still making it, ain't it? We doing what we gotta do. And look, I will tell you this: I will Uncle Tom my way all to the top if I have to. I will work. Right now, I'm working my fingers to the bone, and I will work and work and work because it's making ends for my family. And yes, I'll move pianos for white people too. You know why? Because they got money. And they got pianos.
And they don't ask for discounts.
They don't ask for no discount. They'll pay me. They'll tip me because of how good I do a job.
And they ain't going to run and dash either. That's why when I open up a restaurant, I'm opening up in the whites neighborhood. Because they don't dine and dash.
And I'm going to put whites only on the outside.
And I'll be the roof Korean on both their establishments.
That's right. Whites only.
The white savior mentality has infiltrated Black America, and they don't even realize it.
Yep.
And we haven't even gotten to actually display primary examples of white saviors.
No, we
This is
did. But this is the great part: is that they did it through the Black people that they influenced. You see, the problem is we could have shown white people doing it all day long, okay? But people will come and say, "Where's the impact of that in the Black community?" We literally had two that were influenced by the white savior show up in the comment section today.
Yeah, can't argue with that. Can't argue with that.
That is crazy work. Now y'all see firsthand, real time, the impact. You get brainwashed, you get lied to, and you lap it up because a white person told you this is what is true. And not just any random white person, a white savior. The party switched. Listen, it wasn't my ancestor that held slaves, it was the other guy. When did it happen? Oh, it took about 30 or 40, 50 years to happen, but it happened. For real? Yeah, it did. It did. My grandpa Ulysses never owned a slave. I mean, not when he was a Republican anyway. He was a Democrat his whole life. And come on, the party switched. Yeah.
Oh, the party switch. But hey, look, that party switch, we called it though. What? Party switch, Southern strategy. They say the same stuff every single time, and they're so predictable. You know, we've been debating these people. We've been in this political, arena for a few years now, and all of them read from the same book. They all say the same thing. So when you debate these people, you already know what they're going to say. You already can say, okay, you're going to say this. You're going to say this. They're going to talk about this. They're going to talk about white supremacy, white privilege. They all say the same thing, but they can't explain any of it. They can't explain how. Tell me how. With hard evidence. It's, well, the judicial system or the jail system. That's too broad. Break it down. What rights does a white person have that I don't? And they can't tell you.
Yeah.
Privilege is absolute. I mean, if I have privilege, I can go out there and boom, shoot somebody in the chest. I have the privilege. I can't go to jail. I'm privileged. That's privilege. It's so stupid. Smooth, nice and smooth. No ridges, no bumps.
I'll tell you this. I like my white people that I'm friends with. And I don't like them because they're white. They happen to be white and they're my friends. I got white and black and Hispanic and Asian and Indian friends. Not close friends, because I don't have those things anyway. I got maybe one or two I can count on half of one hand, people I keep close, okay? But I don't gauge my friends based on how they look.
No.
Especially their color. That's the stupidest thing to do.
Yep.
Because my color ain't going to influence the decisions I make. And if it does influence the decisions I make, that makes me a monkey. Literally. That makes my brain primal. If I cannot think past how I look, something ain't firing in all cylinders up there.
Yep. if how you look is your whole personality,
Something wrong with you.
you have some serious soul searching to do. If that's and you get a lot of these pro blacks out there, being black is their whole personality. I'm black and I'm black and I'm black and I'm black.
Right.
What else you got to offer? I'm black. No. What else do you have to offer? And as Marlon stated, this is how I interact with people. This is how I connect with people. It has nothing to do with skin color. It's about what you have to offer. What type of ideas do you have? What are you trying to build?
Mm-hmm.
I want builders around me. I want people that think around me. I want people with ideas around me.
Right.
And I don't care what race you are. As long as you're a free thinking person that has ideas, I rocks with you all day long.
You got to be salmon around here. Upstream.
Yep.
Upstream. Strongest and best tasting roe, upstream swimmers. And we ain't about the pack that just gets lazy in the river and kind of congregates at the bottom, and then all of their eggs become tasteless and is worthless. Their meat's weak because they have no texture to them. They don't fight no currents. They just go
Right.
with the flow. That's worthless salmon.
Mhm.
We around here go after high grade, productive salmon. That when they say, "Nah, we're going up," and by the time you catch them, muscles are just like the meat's just different, bright orange. The roe is just like the best out there, man. Look, we're not about lazy salmon. We're about upstreaming salmon here.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're one of those lazy salmon, we're gonna put you at the bottom of the lake and just go ahead and get caught by anybody else and get thrown in the trash. That's okay. That's up to you.
I'm gonna
Right.
throw you in the bottom with the cart. The
Go
cat
ahead. That's up to you, but not us. We want to be upward swimming against the grain, against the current swimmers.
Right. Yeah.
And we'll continue doing that. And if you don't like it, we'll just pass you on the way back. And you can go ahead and just get taken away down with the current with everybody else that don't think for themselves. Everybody is just happy with the mundane.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not here, which is why we'll clap back at you. And anytime you say something stupid in the comment section, we don't need your validation. So that's why we have no problem slapping you across the fence.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Your stupid opinion is not going to make us feel less or more valid.
That's right.
You're not that consequential to us, but you know what? You are entertaining, and we will gladly take entertainment of a simian any day. We love seeing people throw poop because it's not going to be thrown at us. We're on the other side of the glass. We don't care. Go ahead and throw poop at each other. Ain't nobody giving a damn what you do. But we gonna point fingers and laugh. Oh hell yes, we will.
And we don't lose any sleep over it.
I'd like none.
Zero.
None.
Wait, what was the name of that last guy?
Exactly.
I forget.
The only thing that stood out to me was Ra.
Kwame,
Ra.
Yeah, I think so.
something
Ra.
or the other.
Yeah, one of those Hotep, Afrocentric, Hebrew, fake Israelite names.
You're coming up with all kind of silly kind of ideologies.
This name.
We do.
Oh, man.
We do. Look. Y'all can act like it's not true. Y'all can act like it's not true, but you can't tell me you don't watch a video about from the zoo and don't laugh when that happened. You gonna tell me you don't laugh?
Yeah.
If you don't laugh, something wrong with y'all.
I laugh and gag at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, it's all over their mouth.
Oh my God.
I'm childish. I would laugh at that.
Oh man.
I would laugh.
But hey, we do love the trolls because our last podcast, our last episode, all the trolls were
Going
deep.
ham.
They were deep in the comments. They were talking crap about Marlon and my blackness. They were just about the other about Matt's blackness. Jay, they just ain't really say nothing about you. But it was more like because you're not black. That's all they say. Hey, you guys don't know nothing about this.
But apparently I'm white here.
Yeah, and you're white.
Yeah, what?
Because he was high. His eyes are squinty too.
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
You guys look the same.
Hey, look, y'all can say what you want and keep trolling, but y'all gave us 17 subs on that Matt video. So
Thank you.
black-owned businesses are thriving thanks to y'all Hotep. So
And every view counts.
Every view
does.
Every view counts.
Sorry, guys.
Hey. That's why whenever I was commenting, Marlon, I'd put a $sign after my comment. I'm like, thank you for commenting and contributing to the page.
Yeah,
$sign.
exactly.
Bruh.
They ain't too smart, man. They ain't too bright.
Y'all are different. Real different. We appreciate it. We really do.
Windows.
We do.
We appreciate you.
Licking windows.
What, man? Look, it's one way to clean it. As long as I don't got to touch it after, I'm good. I'll just, again, I'm like I said, I'm not on the bus. We just watching you do your thing.
Right.
Hey, expect the bad comments after this episode. Maybe we should
God.
do a compilation of comments and
I'm cutting up some shorts after it's all done.
and just start making fun of them.
And you know what I'm going to put it to? I'm going to find the Hall of the Mountain King and put it to that. Dun, 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 dun. And just have them keep flashing faster and faster. And then at the end, we'll make a face like this. Dun, 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 dun.
Or some laughing like like little flashes of laughing, and they're gonna be like, "These mugs are just making fun of us."
It's all good, man.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make fun of you. Well, yeah. Look, the one thing about Savage Patriots, and we've been doing this for 4 years now. Going
Oh
on.
wow, has it been 4 years?
Yeah,
Wow.
since 2021.
That's right.
I think
Wow.
because I was still in Texas, but we're gonna make fun of you. I'm telling you, warn people. If you come in here sideways, we're gonna talk about your ancestors. We're gonna talk about your mama, your grandpa, your great 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 grandpa, your ancient ancestors all the way in Egypt. Everybody getting roasted up in here.
Up in here?
up in here. Everybody. And God forbid you have a picture up there. It's over.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
It's over.
Game over, bro.
Game on timeout.
In any case, this was fun. A great follow-up to Wednesday.
Mhm.
Monday will be. I want to talk about Comey. Monday.
Yes, we have to.
That's a big deal. Monday.
Something
a
else to
big
keep
deal.
our eye. We got to keep our eyes on why the Secretary of War called all those generals to Quantico.
Mm.
All of them, all 800 of them, I guess.
It's for a potluck.
I think something's gonna happen with ISRAEL. That's what I think.
You think we're gonna go to war to him?
I don't think we are. I think they're just preparing for the backlash. I believe that these other countries that are surrounding them, I think they are. I think they're gonna go in there hard. That's what I think. I might be wrong.
We'll see. We'll see.
We just
Candace
go
will know. She'll know.
Candace knows everything, man.
And she's got the text message to prove it.
Yeah, somebody called Candace and asked her if we're going to war with Israel. Well, for my,
And you gotta do it like this.
there's something real weird about that.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. How much money are you guys getting for speaking up against Candace right now?
Couple dollars.
Couple
Yeah,
dollars.
could have been.
Couple dollars.
We're getting paid by
Apparently-
APEC.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I get paid in what's it called?
Shekels.
Dinars. I get paid in dinars.
Oh, you get paid
Yeah,
in denarii? I get paid
yeah.
shekels.
Yeah. I get well. You might be Judasing, not me.
Ah, well.
Yeah. I'm just Phariseeing. I'm not Judasing. Big difference. I'm a
Fair
Zionist.
enough.
Okay. I'm a black Zionist. I'm a Zionist. She said,
A black
hey,
white
look,
supremacist.
the latest thing Candace says is she don't know where these people came up with this idea that Charlie was converting to Catholicism or that he got a bribe from $150 million. She don't know where that came from when she was the one that said it. That's how retarded Candace really is. I want you all to understand this. She started the rumor, then getting mad about people having the rumor being spread too. And I don't know who started that.
Because she's getting pushback.
Somebody
Molasses
telling her
in
to
winter.
shut up.
Molasses in winter, man. That's all she is. Period. Anyway, we'll catch you guys Monday. My show Monday on Straight Talk will be early, 11 a.m. 11 a.m. because I got pianos. So we'll do it then. I need some rest and I can't get any. Anyway, Mr. Lee.
Like, share, comment, subscribe, and we will see you Monday. Peace.
Peace.
War.